I'm sure you cannot wait. Me too, I cannot
Yes,
wait.
sir.
We're going to show you a little clip somewhere. Take a look at what God did.
Ghana, let me tell you something. Every Nsppd conference, we have a time for healing. So when I'm done and I preach, then I will pray for healings and they will start happening. But in Ghana,
the new season, prophetic prayers and declarations, an extraordinary tale of the divine, the unveiling of the supernatural, God at work when divinity meets humanity. An unexplained transformation takes place. But how did we get here?
We were using the phone first.
Sound coming from the church.
The sound was horrible. Once we got a system and got it right, Instagram, there was 3 people skyrocketed to like
my mom stood on the paralyzed leg.
We will never get tired of telling the story of how it all started. All hope was lost, or was it really? In the midst of it all, one man received divine direction and obeyed to stand in the place of prayer and shine as commanded, the light of hope in a pandemic-stricken world.
I am the woman whose twins are deaf and dumb. You have the word of knowledge about the woman whose twins are deaf and dumb. Same day. The first twin said, "Mommy." These boys are 12 years old.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
I went to that one and clapped on his ears and he repeated what I did. The second one kept smiling and said nothing. I casually asked that one, "Do you want to eat?" He replied, "Food."
It started off as just prayers, but then divinity had a different plan. To start, as it were, something that will change mindsets and perspectives, something unfathomable, unexplainable, simply divine. God continues to hear the cries of his children in a troubled world and heal many from different cases of cancers, degenerative diseases, strange addictions, and all manner of afflictions. There is a constant demand on God from individuals and families that their cases or those of their loved ones should be mentioned and reversed on the altar of fire. But how does Pastor Jerry Eze, who was a pure arts graduate, delve so deeply into diverse known and unknown medical terms and conditions, including unexplainable supernatural conditions, which he sees and hears real time during the prayers?
I see it. I come to Anuria. I don't know why you are picking up you cigarette. I see you chewing them. I hear it. Osteogenesis, imperfecta, also future scripture.
All these must come at a great price, especially when it comes with the knowledge that Pastor Jerry Eze still preaches in 4 power-packed services every Sunday, alongside other ministrations as guest minister. The impact of God's faithfulness has spread globally like wildfire through Nsppd, and through God's direction, the prayer started moving to cities, and those who yearned for a physical experience have never been more grateful to God for the gift of Nsppd prayer conferences. Nsppd, what a unifying force, a gathering of people from different cultures, beliefs and backgrounds, all sharing in a common hope. Believers and even unbelievers whose sense of reasoning have been on reset by the innumerable acts of the supernatural. Now, they believe that what God cannot do does not exist. Some have been mocked in their belief journey, but they had the last laugh. They have their evidence to show for it. It's been 4 years of God's faithfulness, of divine preservation, of rewriting personal and family history. 4 years of God daily doing the unimaginable among his children. As Nsppd marks its 4 years anniversary, what more can we say?
It is not Pastor Jerry that is doing it. See the one that is doing it. See the God that is doing it. He's the one doing it. I'm telling the word Jesus. I am telling the word Jesus. You are the one doing it. Jesus. You are the one doing it. Open your two hands. Carry your own evidence. Take your own evidence. Take your own evidence. Let your amen turn the louder. Please let me ask you, are you sure you are in a new season? Are you sure you are in a new season? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Can I ask you, how will you jump, shout, scream, celebrate? Is that all you're doing? 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 Somebody give the Lord a loud shout. What our God cannot do. What our God cannot do. Listen, if you are here, I need you to hear this very quickly. People of God, are you ready for this? People of God, I need us to do something together. And people of God, I will thunder Nsppd is for. And you are going to shout after me, what God cannot do does not exist. Did you hear what I just said? People of God, listen. You see this thing? Write it everywhere. I am in my new season. People of God, what God cannot do does not exist. Hashtag Nsppd is for. Hashtag 7 a.m. fire prayers. But people of God, can we do this one together? I'm going to thunder Nsppd is for. You are going to shout after me, what God cannot do does not exist. Are we ready like that? Are we ready? And we're going to do it 7 times. Are we ready for this? Nsppd is for. 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 This is the 6th one. Oh, this is the 6th one. Oh, Nsppd is for. Are you ready for the 7th one? Nsppd is for. Somebody scream! Celebrate! 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 Give the Lord a loud shout! What our God cannot do. People of God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. 4 years, cancer has healed. 4 years, blind has seen, lame. What has he not done for us? What has he not done? What has he not done? Somebody give him a shout of victory. Are you an Nsppd? Are you an Nsppd? Give the Lord an Nsppd shout. Hey, Hey! What our God cannot turn around, what our God cannot do. Let me hear someone shout fire. I didn't hear your thundering fire. Can I hear your screaming fire? For what our God cannot do. People of God, what a season to be alive to witness the strangers of God, and to God who has given us the strength, the courage, the boldness and the audacity to do what we're doing this past 4 years. To him be all the glory in the name of Jesus.